The Beatles, a band that revolutionized the music industry and captured the hearts of millions, had a side to them that was far from the innocent image portrayed to the convincing public. Behind closed doors, the Fab Four indulged in a world filled with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. This hidden side of their lives added an intriguing layer to their already legendary status. Sex, a topic often considered taboo in public conversations, played a significant role in the lives of the Beatles. With their fame and charm, the band members were constantly surrounded by adoring fans, particularly female admirers. Their sexual escapades were infamous, punctuated by numerous affairs and casual encounters. From their early days playing in dingy clubs in Hamburg, Germany, to their meteoric rise to stardom, the Beatles lived in a world indulged in lust and temptation. One of the most notorious members of the band when it came to pursuing sexual experiences was John Lennon. With his charismatic personality and rebellious nature, Lennon had a voracious appetite for sex. He often found himself caught between his love for his wife, Cynthia, and his insatiable desire for other women. Lennon's affairs were well documented, and his behavior often caused tension within the band. Despite the consequences, Lennon's sexual exploits remained a constant presence throughout the Beatles' journey. While sex was a prominent feature in the Beatles' hidden lives, drugs played an equally significant role. Like many artists of their time, the band members experimented with various substances, most notably marijuana and LSD. Their drug use expanded their creative boundaries, leading to the creation of iconic albums such as Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and Revolver. The Beatles' songs often contained thinly veiled references to drugs, subtly revealing their altered state of mind during the writing and recording process. One of the key influencers of drug experimentation within the Beatles was George Harrison. Introduced to LSD by a dentist in 1965, Harrison became fascinated with the hallucinogenic experience and its potential for spiritual growth. Harrison's pursuit of enlightenment led him to explore Indian spirituality and the teachings of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. His interest in Eastern philosophy deeply influenced his songwriting and introduced a new dimension to the Beatles' music. As the band delved deeper into their drug-fueled adventures, tensions began to arise. The most iconic example of this was the dispute surrounding their association with the controversial drug guru Timothy Leary. Leary advocated for the liberal use of LSD and had a profound influence on the band's perception of the drug. However, their association with Leary became a point of contention, with Paul McCartney and other members expressing concerns about his influence and the potential damage it could do to their reputation. Rock and roll, the driving force behind the Beatles' success, was both a source of joy and turmoil for the band. Their wild performances, energetic dance moves, and rebellious attitude captivated audiences worldwide. However, the pressures of fame took a toll on their personal lives. The toll was particularly evident in the life of Brian Epstein, the band's manager. Epstein struggled with his sexuality in a time when homosexuality was heavily stigmatized. Despite being an essential figure in their success, Epstein's internal struggles eventually led to his untimely demise. The hidden dirty lives of the Beatles added a layer of complexity to their story. Behind the music and fame, the band members navigated a world filled with sexual temptation, drug experimentation, and the pressures of rock and roll stardom. Understanding this hidden side allows us to see the Beatles as flawed individuals, just like anyone else, who were shaped by their experiences and the era in which they were lived.